pain in the ass for my computer. So chances are it's gonna have a hangover afterwards, because this video I'm rendering is taking 3 hours and 50 minutes. So
Right, yeah.
I'm kind of anyway. Yeah, I started recording now. I guess the thing is, I'm terrible with doing intros with podcasts. This is why I never do any intros in any of my videos. Welcome to the, I think, 14th episode of this stupid shit. Yeah, I brought along Cameron Douglas and the Virtual Shadow, which we were supposed to have, I think, both of them on like a few podcasts ago, but that didn't end up happening, so we have them on now. So that's good.
I blame time zones and how busy I got at work.
Well, that isn't a new thing. We had another person, Gordon Zora. He had a similar thing with that. He didn't know the UK time zone. I said, yeah, 7 p.m. GMT, and I think his actual response was, "What the fuck is GMT?"
I looked it up. I'm just kind of hoping what Google tells me isn't incorrect, so I don't show up late.
Well,
Also, yeah, it is number 14 on the podcast.
Yes. All right. So we have a few things to talk about, but the thing is with these podcasts, it always derails and goes off crazy. So chances are we'll derail at some point. But the first thing we wanted to talk about, I guess, was Doom Eternal being delayed. I think it's a good decision.
I think many people would agree that it's a good decision to begin with. The only things that I kind of hope they would add back later on, because I doubt even the delay will do it, is the snap map, because for what I've heard, they're not returning that feature for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad considering you could do so fucking much with that, especially in the sequel.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, have you seen the first game? And it's fucking levels that people make. You got this fucking tower defense games, fucking survival arenas, co-op based ones, people recreating Halo levels and fucking Dark Souls.
Yeah. I mean, I think there would have been a lot more opportunity for it, especially with the new stuff they're adding in Doom Eternal, so I don't see why they didn't add it.
You could practically have that it's its own, like, separate feature, like, kind of like those COD games where they separate the multiplayer. You could literally have that as its own feature, because just how fucking big the potential can be for that.
I don't know. I just wish we would see it again. Cameron, what are your thoughts?
Doom Eternal looks good. It pretty much looks like everything that, basically when Doom 2016 was a blast, and then just seeing footage for Doom Eternal, like, the level design looks a lot more interesting, and it's like, but like, as for it being delayed to 2020, I mean, it's like, it really depends for me if it's in their best interest to delay it, then that's fine. However, if it's like going to be one of those cases of delaying it and delaying it and delaying it, although a lot of things I've noticed have been delayed to 2020 anyway, so I don't think it'll be one of those cases.
I think with ID, they at least want it to be good, because considering they actually give a shit about their product, and considering they didn't just make a Doom game that was shit, like, you gotta remember, like, the reports weren't looking good for the 2016 to begin with. A shitty, like, multiplayer demo. Apparently it was too much like Call of Duty, and they had to redo everything and other shit. The fact that it came out as it did, as like a love letter to the original game and its fans, it's fucking impressive.
Yeah, like, from looks so far, it's looking like it's going in the exact directions I wanted it to go.
I'm pretty sure everyone sees it's going the way that everyone would love it to go.
Yeah.
And they're even doing more classic styles, like the pulse rifle, the fucking health pickups. They're making it really Doom 1 and 2-esque, but modern.
Oh yeah, it was like, it pretty much looks like if Doom 2 existed today, but just modern.
If E1M1, the music, if it comes back as a modern day version, I'd be fucking happy with that. I'll just have that playing all the time.
I think they do have a modern version of it in the game because it was in one of the gameplay demos.
It is, but it's kind of heavily different. Like, it's inspired by it more than anything. Sounds a bit more of its own thing.
Yeah. But no, I
Well,
think...
Rip and Tear is the greatest track ever.
Oh, I love that one. I think id Software know what they're doing with Doom. I mean, they've made all like the main Doom games, and they've all been pretty good. So
Yes.
I think like it's in the right hands, and you know, I mean, the delay in it shows they give a shit at least.
Oh yeah.
I think with them, they're kind of like, at best, will be the peak of gaming, and then at worst, it's like, it's all right because, you know, they have released Doom 3, and I'm pretty sure most people are like, the fuck is this?
I enjoyed Doom 3, but yeah, it's very different from the previous games.
I've played it and finished it. I just didn't fucking like it compared to Doom 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's a completely different style, so you know. I think
It's
they
not
should
really
have...
Doom if it's not without the insane fast action.
I mean, it does have a bit of that towards the end, but like definitely like at least the first half of the game is a very, you know, much more slower paced game.
Slower and jump scary.
Yeah, which
Boring.
doesn't always work.
If I want jump scares that are excellently done, I'll take my fucking Dead Space.
I'll take Silent Hill.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Especially the cancelled PT game.
I think anyone would love to just randomly play that. Kojima should just get the rights to Silent Hill again and just like make it his way. I just want to see how fucking crazy he goes with it, considering it's Kojima.
Yeah. And his new game Death Stranding, which released today.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a walking simulator, guys.
It's probably more than that, to be honest. I haven't played it myself.
I've seen in reviews of like all the stuff. There's plenty of mechanics in there. It isn't just walk to one location to the next. It's a bit of more of like, how the fuck do I... It's like a slow Quentin Tarantino film. It's a slow game by design, and it isn't meant to be a bad thing. And there's mechanics to keep you on, you know, thinking and on your, you know, toes. You're not supposed to just let him walk and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those.
I haven't played the game, but like I've saw like reviews and I've saw like, you know, all the trailers and stuff, and it's just like all the marketing lead up to that release is basically just completely random, and I don't know what I'm supposed to think because it's like, what even is it? Like,
Yeah.
it's out now, and I still don't know what it is.
Yeah, I can kind of understand that because...
It's even supposed to be.
Yeah, it doesn't really give you a great idea of what it is, which in some instances can work, like the mystery of what something can be can draw you to it, but like a lot of people don't even know what the game is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of turning some people off.
I mean, like as a Kojima fan, I am very curious about it. It's just at the same time, though, I'm a bit skeptical because with all his previous works, I've at least, you know, had some expectation of how they're at least going to be structured or whatever. With Death Stranding, I have none.
Yeah. There's been a lot of like weird marketing for games lately. Control had some weird marketing, and that's probably why the game isn't selling.
I don't
very
even
well.
pay attention to half the marketing, especially for PlayStation games, since I prefer my PC.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I play a game that had fuck all marketing, and that's Risk of Rain. Ever heard of that?
I have, yeah.
That shit is the best, and that pretty much had like what, no marketing until the console release.
Yeah.
And even then, that's a CGI rendition trailer made by Gearbox Software. Which the game looks cool, but it's not really a good interpretation of what the game is.
Yeah, I hate those kind of CGI trailers where like they show you stuff that you can't actually do in the game. That's annoying.
Yeah, like there's an item called like a Will-o'-the-Wisp. It functions completely differently than how they show it because they throw it like a grenade, but that's not its function at all. It still explodes, but completely how it's done and shit is different.
Yeah.
But it still looks cool.
Yeah, it still looks really cool. I've seen some gameplay of it. I need to play it at some point. I haven't played it myself.
Definitely recommend, especially both games, because the first game is like 2D, and it won't have everything like it is like the 2019 version, because this is 2013. Oh, and if you plan to play that multiplayer with friends, get Hamachi, because it's like Minecraft in terms of how you connect.
Right.
It's a pain in the ass.
Hmm.
It's still good. It just has a annoyance. So Hamachi is a good grab if you wanted to get into lobbies faster.
Right. I'll
And the
look into
sequel,
that.
absolutely fucking amazing, and it's 3D instead.
I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Sweet, I'm getting more people into the cult of the Risk Rain.
um, yeah. What other topics? Oh yeah. Terminator Dark Fate. Even though I have not seen it.
I've not seen it either.
I have like just fucking what are we now? 5:40 a.m. I've seen it like 7 hours ago when it was like 8 p.m. for me or some
Ah.
shit. I didn't like it at all.
Right. I'm not expecting to like it either.
It's kind of more just fucks with the rules again, and they have the
basically a rehash
message
of
of
Terminator
hope
2.
is important, but then the way the franchise is set up, especially if you wanted to really look at it cynically now, it's just your destined is predestined. There will always be a resistance leader. There will always be a fucking Terminator sent back in time. There will always be the end of humanity trying to fight for survival against the machine. It's like, well, then your messaging is kind of fucking shit when you can't even when it's fucking contradicted by this.
Is it basically a rehash of Terminator 2?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
pretty
I
much
think
the
a lot
same
about
shit
it.
we've expected already. Where it's, ooh, Terminator sent back in time to try to kill somebody. Fucking run and then kill it right at the end with help from people from the future. The difference is there's more of them, and the new Terminator is way less threatening, despite having the liquid metal capabilities, and it's underutilizing its potential. Because you notice how the poster how there's the endoskeleton and then the separate form.
Yeah.
They heavily underutilize that,
I mean, it
and
sounds
it's
like a
never
really cool
explained if
idea.
it's because it's a weakness or enhancing. It's just never utilized as much, except for like a few moments, which is kind of sad.
Hmm. Also, another thing that confuses me: why does the endoskeleton have black teeth?
Logic.
Because like the teeth is like, if you look at the original like T800 endoskeletons, they're like supposed to look like human teeth. I don't get it.
I don't know. I mean, this has a hollow head skull. You think that would make it easier to kind of bend the metal and break it rather than keep it solidified?
I don't know. I mean, the Terminator designs just keep getting really stupider as the movies go along. Like,
I'm still in the camp that Salvation, while not the best, at least tried to be fucking different.
yeah, because like it's the
At
only
least it
Terminator film with a
tried.
different. Yeah,
I mean, there's so much you could do with the future war expect. You don't need to just keep doing the fucking time travel plot. That shit's old by now. I mean, if you really want to stretch it, Free was like the end of it. You could say like Free was the, like, all right, this is the last one we can do with it. It isn't as boring. Like, shit.
yeah. I
And
mean,
even then, it's like, come on, the free times.
yeah. I don't know.
2 was enough.
Yeah. Besides, it kind of goes against the theme of Terminator 2 with like choosing your own fate. If
But
like
you gotta love it when they milk it. Hopefully, this actually kills it somehow.
yeah,
I don't know how they managed to come across like make as many like stretch that series as much as like that, because it's like everyone
They switch
since
everything.
everyone since Free has been like barely evolving. Really, it's just it's the same kind of premise all the time. They don't change it. Only, I mean, I guess you could technically say in Terminator 3 you had a Terminator who turned into a woman, That's something.
Well, that was in Terminator
That
2,
doesn't
though.
mean shit though.
No,
Yeah, in
it
Terminator
doesn't.
2, like he was able to turn into different people.
I know.
The only advantage of free is that they made it so they made the statement that you can make your boobs bigger. There, new invention of the Terminator.
Have you seen Arnold's commentary on that?
I wouldn't
What's
know.
that?
Yeah, Arnold has a commentary track for Terminator 3, and it's the most hilarious thing ever.
Oh, I need to
Is
see
it-
this.
Is it shitting on free?
He basically just makes a bunch of funny comments. Like he'll just point out the obvious, like, oh, in this scene, like, I'm not angry because I was smacked into an ambulance. I was angry because it smashed my sunglasses. It's just like, okay, yeah. And then with like the scene with like the enlarging the breasts, he's just like, oh yeah, some guys like big breasts, some guys like little breasts. Wouldn't it be cool if you could play both sides?
That's good.
And I think in like the scene where like he's like smashing the TX like around like the bathroom, he's just like, well, normally you wouldn't be able to do that with a woman, smashing around the bathroom, but because it's a robot, we were able to get away with it.
There'll be a different kind of smash if you know what I mean.
If you ever get the chance,
Got
watch
him.
Arnold's commentary. It's funny.
Noted.
Okay. But yeah, I'm just kind of sick of the Terminator franchise at this point because like I think it should have ended with 2 because 2 kind of closed the story. It's just
Yeah.
like they stopped Judgment Day.
I mean, this
Oh.
is can be said the same for a lot of franchises nowadays. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because like I'm just tired of like unnecessary sequels to like stuff that I know technically speaking sequels are always unnecessary, but like really unnecessary sequels.
Not really. I would
Like-
kind of argue against it. It's only unnecessary if they want to make more money, but they don't have the creative fucking mindset to make anything new.
Yeah, in that kind of sense, yeah.
Like,
I mean, look at Disney. How creatively bankrupt have they become?
mm,
Yeah, let's do a Lion King remake.
Give it
Mhm.
about 20 years and they'll do it again.
yeah, and then repeat every single scene but make them longer.
And shittier,
Yeah.
removing the details.
Oh, also removing the entire point.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. That's Disney.
I've
for
actually
you.
seen the CGI remake of that iconic scene where it's like Mufasa's like, "Long live the king." He doesn't have that smug like moment where he lets. Fuck, what was the king's name again? I forgot. It's been that long since I've seen the movie. The father of Simba.
Mufasa. Yeah, Mufasa.
I thought that was the other one. Either way, he doesn't
No.
let him get that moment of realization, like, oh god, he's evil, without the smug face. It's just him like punching him into it. It's like, when you remove the detail and subtlety, you remove the brilliant aspects of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I will give credit where
God,
credit's
it's
due.
inferior to the other one because by making it punch, it makes him look more of a dork and an idiot rather than like a evil kind of mastermind trying to kill him so he can take reign.
Yeah, to be fair, the CGI for the animals all looks great, but it's just like it kind of removes a lot of the emotion the characters was shown
And the
in original
facial
film.
expressions.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
can't do it the way that it's also timeless. The art, if you're gonna do that, CGI has a kind of always labeled date on it,
Yeah.
which kind of sucks. But oh well.
What are you gonna do? I don't know.
The Lion King 2 remake. Here we come, boys.
Lion King 2, the Lion
Lion King 3 Endgame.
Same thing. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Lion King 4, The Lion Strikes Back.
Lion King 5 The Rise of Mufasa.
Lion King 6, Mufasa Takes Manhattan.
Mufasa X.
Mufasa Rex.
Now in space.
Oh,
Seriously though. Yeah. Gee.
Yeah, you're right. Let's be serious. It's in space. with Electric Boogaloo.
I you know, I wouldn't actually put it past Disney. They would probably do something like that.
I mean, shit, when you're as creatively bankrupt and try to remove old films so you could push for new ones.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
they
what-
actually started removing old Fox films from local theaters or some shit like that.
yeah,
Where they
there
just won't play old movies because they want to push the new shit.
yeah, there were like I think there were like 200 Fox movies that were in production, and Disney just shut them all down.
This is why I want to somehow get rips of all the classic Disney movies. So if I have a kid, I could show them the classics and just tell them to avoid the fucking new ones because, God forbid, I hate modern day Disney.
I mean, what good Disney films have come out this year?
You got me there.
I can say this right now. None.
I mean,
I mean-
Endgame, kind of. Yeah, I mean, Endgame was.
2019's kind of been.
Endgame's like the last good one. Just watch Phase 4 because it's gonna be a fucking train wreck.
I
Toy
mean,
Story
really.
4, I guess I enjoyed it more than I was expecting.
It
I still do. I still
was
thought
so
the ending
unneeded
was
and stupid.
What film,
Yeah.
sorry?
Toy Story 4. I thought
Oh.
it was unneeded, but I enjoyed it more than I was expecting.
It was completely unnecessary, and it's just milking. And the way that Woody at the end, it's just like, fuck you,
Yeah,
fuck
well-
you.
At least they got Keanu Reeves in it, I guess.
Okay, as much as I love Keanu Reeves, that ain't gonna save it.
I know. But hey, at least they got him in it.
It's just
Uh,
when I'm
speaking
thinking of. Sorry.
No, you first. You first.
It's just when thinking of like 2019 films so far, there hasn't really been much to exactly blow my socks off or anything.
I mean,
To be fair, neither was last year, but still.
well,
Modern day Hollywood and cinema has been on the downward decline in terms of quality and creativity. I can understand not having, new ideas because I firmly believe that we can't really come up with new ideas anymore. It's just impossible. Just, we can,
Feels like
make
a foreign
something different.
concept.
I mean, Joker was really good.
That is the
Joker
exception of all this
seems-
stuff, and it's absolutely fucking incredible.
Joker
Yeah.
seems like the only film I'll actually like this year.
I mean, John Wick Chapter 3 was really good, despite some weird decisions with the story.
Yeah, that and Toy Story 4 seem okay.
I liked John Wick 3, but there was a couple of issues I have with it, and it just kind of went bombastic for the sake of it without the logic behind it.
Yeah, because I mean, the
Which made
second
me
movie
just go,
went
can you hold the
bombastic.
fuck up a minute?
Like, the second movie went bombastic, but it was, like, naturally built up throughout the film, whereas, like, with the third film, it kind of just goes from, like, one...
Shit, we need horses, bro. Shit,
Um,
why aren't they shooting the guy on the horse? Action reasons.
Also,
Yeah.
Shit,
there
why,
was
why is everyone running in the fucking subway, even though they did it for the last couple of films? Stealth.
there was actually How to Train Your Dragon 3, which I really enjoyed.
Wasn't that
Yeah,
2017?
no, that was the one I enjoyed this year.
Wait, was that this year? I thought that was a couple of years ago. Fuck.
No, it was this year.
Fuck,
It
I
was
lost
early
track
this
of
year.
it.
Oh, I've already forgot it.
To be honest, I've seen the first two, and I think, I don't think any more is going to be that interesting because it's like the first one was great, and the second one was like, yeah, all right.
They're okay films, but, like, they're not spectacular.
Not really. So I don't think a third one will give it any more.
Yeah.
I just
Uh,
really enjoyed it.
What other good films this year? Rocket Man?
Didn't see it.
I'd say it's pretty good.
What's that?
It's basically a kind of, like, movie about Elton John's life.
I never really, not really an Elton John person, since most of my taste is metal. So that movie wouldn't really be for me.
Fair enough.
If they did a Hollywood Undead movie, though, I'll fucking watch that.
Yeah. What other good movies this year?
Okay, we've spent 5 seconds thinking. That's already a bad start.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm looking at my shelf now. Do I have any films from 2019 here? I have one, John Wick 3, and we've already talked about that. I'm gonna have a look, because there might just be one that's, like, really good, but it's not coming to me, so I'll have a look. 2019 films.
This isn't a good movie, but it did come out this year. Doom Annihilation.
Let's just forget that exists. Once Upon a Time in
Yes.
Hollywood.
Oh yes, that fuck yeah, absolutely brilliant that one. But that's Quentin
Mids-
Tarantino, so that's expected.
Yeah, Midsummer. That one's really good.
Haven't seen that one.
Um,
What's that one about?
It's basically about a cult.
Oh,
I won't say any more than that because I think a lot of it comes from like Sin
watching
Surprise-
it.
Yeah, watching it and not Sin Surprises Friday, but it is a really like good movie.
Fair enough. What else?
Doctor
Ooh,
Sleep. I
It
saw that
Chapter
recently.
2.
It Chapter 2. Yeah, I thought that was okay. Doctor Sleep. Okay, I saw that like last week. I thought that was really good.
Oh yeah.
I imagine that would be fine.
Yeah, I was like the thing is with me, I was kind of excited for it because it's just like it's a sequel to The Shining. Like 39 years later, we're actually getting a sequel to The Shining. But at the same time, I
But
was thinking,
considering it's modern day, it's hard to give it any, possibilities because you're trying to make a sequel for the peak of cinema.
yeah, but it actually turned out being really good. I like a lot of the directions they took the story,
Oh, that's good.
and a lot of the sequences are just like really, really amazing. Especially with like how they expand upon the Shining. I always get confused. Is it like because like sometimes in the film they call it The Shine, sometimes they call it The Shining. It's a bit
The
confusing.
Shine 2, The Shining.
I mean, if you were to switch the titles of both films, what would you get? Doctor Shining or The Sleep?
Dr. Sleep Shine.
Doctor Sleep Shine. That sounds like like moonshine, and you just like sleep with a doctor.
Dr. Shine, the new moonshine. Now with 40% extra fucking flavor.
So it's not as if like no good films have come out this year, but it's just like some of them have been few and far. There is one movie coming out like the 15th of November I want to see called The Good Liar with Ian McKellen.
Huh.
Yeah. Some people may not know about it, but yeah, The Good Liar has Ian McKellen in it. I want to see what it's like.
Oh, fun fact. I don't know if it's coming out this year, but do you know Ryan Johnson's making a new film, Knives Out?
I think it is coming out this year. One sec, let me just check.
I don't know about that.
Do you want to know a thing that was apparently reported by an article? He made a character that's meant to be a quote-unquote representation of the haters of The Last Jedi, who are apparently online hate speech trolls.
Oh my goodness.
So imagine being the embodiment of the meme where you wear a mask that's meant to be smug, like, yeah, I'm cool, I don't hate. See, I'm not triggered or anything, and then underneath it's the crying and fucking triggered. It's like, mate, you're the fucking saltiest cunt I've ever seen as a director. I hope your movie flops.
It comes out the 29th of November. I'm not particularly interested in it.
I really hope it doesn't do well, because that piece of shit is just, well, piece of shit. This is like, fuck, the way he treats people. It's one thing to just have a bad movie and go, well, shit, people are going to criticize a bad film, that's fine. But then actively being a dipshit to all the criticism, you go fuck yourself.
Oh, like all the hate from The Last Jedi comes from Russian bots.
Or a bunch of misogynistic, sexist trolls who are all white men. It's like, get fucked.
I mean, I didn't mind The Last
Just
Jedi, but it's just
good
like,
job.
why would you respond to like this? Isn't a good way to respond to criticism, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, but we're in the modern day where they think responding to it negatively is somehow better, instead of going, like, well, only some of you are being assholes, but the rest of you are giving valid criticism, and that's fine. I mean, shit, the Sonic team guys took, the criticism to heart and went, you know what? All right, you guys have a point. If you give us more time, we'll do it. And everyone's like, cool, I like this decision.
Yeah,
When the
design looks
Sonic fucking team does a better job than a Star Wars fucking film group. Fuck's sakes, what timeline are we in?
I mean, even if the Sonic movie ends up being crap, at least they would have improved upon it. At least we'll get an actual, accurate.
At
version of
least they're
Sonic.
attempting.
Yeah.
I can't give them credit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Disney's making a lot of stupid decisions as of late.
Modern day Disney is a failure.
Has there
We
ever
need to
been
pull the
like
plug.
a good Disney film in like this decade?
I mean, if you really want to get technical, the Marvel films, most of them anyway.
Well, Marvel films are like the exception to the rule.
Good Disney film that released this decade. Right.
Tough one.
Fucking none? Is that an option?
I guess Toy Story 3 because that's technically 2010.
Yeah.
Big Hero 6.
I actually didn't enjoy that one, but it was pretty well made.
Fair enough. Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm looking for a list of it right now. If I see any, I'll pick them out. But I mean,
Twitter never change.
I mean, you know, Cars 2 was definitely a masterpiece, wasn't it?
Oh no.
Cease your existence immediately.
Exactly.
Oh, I got another topic for later when we're ready. Diablo
Okay.
4 and Overwatch quote unquote 2.
I never played Diablo.
Okay.
Right, that's it.
It's
You are banned from this podcast, Mr. Douglas.
Okay,
you not
firstly,
play
I'm not
Diablo.
pissed. I'm not pissed, but it's
Right.
like, how the fuck can I recommend Diablo 2 when it's on the Blizzard launcher?
Yeah.
How the fuck can I recommend it nowadays after Blizzard's fuck up? It's so hard, because I am someone who undeniably thinks that Diablo 2 is the greatest fucking game of the year 2000. It's fucking brilliant, and
Yeah.
you need to play it, but it's like,
Ruth?
all right, I have an idea. If you buy it, consider donating at least some money to the Hong Kong charities. Makes it a little fair, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, but otherwise, if you somehow can get it out not on the launcher, or can find a way that benefits Hong Kong, like I said, the charity, definitely a high recommend grab. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Right.
Free, streamlined, and shit. Don't bother.
Blizzard, they had a big mess
consider
up
it.
recently.
Oh yes.
Yes, we're gonna take away all the other players' earnings because of his political beliefs. Yeah, we're good,
I love
guys.
the non-apology they did. It was just so like they didn't address the issue at all, and they still got a clap from the audience. It's like, get fucked. These fanboys, bro. It's like, fuck out of here.
Like, he didn't even really say anything controversial, like, to be honest.
It's what they did was controversial.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get the fucking government involved, it's like, oh dear. But then again, the government's hypocritical. I mean, we so busy in like what Iraq and shit doing what, getting oil, and then you got China. Oh, they give us goods. We'll just ignore the authoritarian state. We make money. But let's not dive too deep into the politics. That's just me.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't think I'll support Blizzard for a while after this.
Unless they can blow me away with Diablo 4 and such, and and I have the money to donate to the charities, because I don't really want to support them, but it's really, how do I put it? I know there's going to be people who are going to find it difficult to move on, especially me, since I want to enjoy Diablo 4. I want a good modern Diablo game.
Yeah.
It's just they're making it really fucking difficult, so I hope they really fuck up Diablo 4 just for my sake. Then again, that's a good start, because they already made it so it's open world, so players are running around randomly, which is already a stupid decision, and it's always online, which is also a stupid decision that they did back with free, but they're doing it again.
Oh, you remember the controversy with like Diablo 3 always being online, don't you?
Yeah, and the fucking marketplace.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, before though, I hate it because it's like, hey, what if we take Diablo but made it like a fucking typical open world shit where players can run around? It's like, no, fuck off. I want a Diablo single player, not your fucking shitty, everyone can run with each other and do stupid shit. I'm not playing Destiny, I'm playing fucking Diablo.
Blow, yes. Diab swallow. That was a terrible joke. We'll
Though
move on
the
from that.
gameplay looks fine. It's just it looks again streamlined, and all the abilities look like +5 to this and +5 to that, and the main stats are just attack and defense now. They streamlined it further than Free with some aspects. It's like, come on, stop it.
I don't think streamlining is a bad idea in itself. I just think it's like bad when it
But with
completely misses the
Diablo,
point
it's
of like
it's
the
it's
original
not
game.
executed brilliantly. It just makes it inferior.
Hmm.
Like you had two in its skill systems and its stats and everything, and then you go to Free. It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Exactly.
Like you said, it's not inherently bad, but it's the execution that made Free inferior to 2.
Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't know. This is why I have Diablo 2, because it's absolutely fucking great.
I need to play Diablo 2 again. I have not played it in years.
We should play it sometime. You and me to get together, and we'll new game together, and then beat Diablo as a team.
All right.
That could be the Necromancer, since that's always been my favorite class, summoning the dead.
No, that was actually an idea we had for like a podcast like a while back. Was just like we do a podcast, but like we play Minecraft and do some stupid shit in it. And then like,
That sounds great.
No, we intentionally try and piss each other off, and then like see like how they would react to it.
No, recreate communism in Minecraft. Minecraft communism part 1.
Jesus Christ.
All right, my comrades. You get 1 block and you get 1 block.
Can't we just
But I
share
did
the
more
money?
work. But I did more work. No, we all share around here. No, fuck you. Just shoot each other dead. It's like, no.
Have you seen that one video that of like I can't remember the name of it, like the Italian man who like went to somewhere. Like it's like he goes into like a restaurant and he asks for like 2 pieces of bread and he says, I want 2 piece, and it's just like, well then go to the toilet, and he's just like, no, I want to piss on the toilet. Or like on the plate, and he's just like, you better not piss on the plate, you son of a bitch.
Actually, but now that you mention it, you could do, a bunch of Let's Play videos or podcasts with video games. It would add more content and it'll give more people to watch instead of just, 1 podcast a month.
Yeah.
If we're being for real. It depends if you want to do it, though. So instead of just having this just once a month, you can have another one that's also 1 a month or more frequent. So you can have like a new game after a while, like a classic game, and you get friends together or something.
The thing is, though, our podcast isn't like always like it isn't on a consistent basis. It's like sometimes we can have multiple a month, sometimes we'll have none. It just really depends.
That's kind of like with my friends. We kind of have ours that's sporadic,
Yeah.
but it's just an idea, so it gives you more content, really. Gives you more something.
Yeah. That'd be funny, though. It's just like we play a game and intentionally try and piss each other off. That'd be funny.
Diablo, but we steal each other's shit.
No, it's just like we're trying to do like a very serious podcast, trying to talk about serious stuff, but we're just trying to like steal each other's shit in Diablo, and then it's just like, fuck you. No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
All right, let's talk about the serious topic. Hey, you stole my fucking armor, shit lord.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. All right. Anyway, so next topic. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but now we're going to talk about it in full detail. Joker.
Absolutely fucking masterful.
Yeah. And it's funny because I was doing there's a set of stairs I walk down every day, and I did the Joker dance on those stairs earlier today, and people looked at me like a fucking weirdo.
Fuck them. They don't understand. They'll get what they fucking deserve.
You get what you fucking deserve. Vibe check.
Vibe check. No, you just put a knife through him, and then you just whisper in her ear, vibe check.
Vibe check. No, I really, I've seen Joker 3 times in the cinema now, and it's about to make
Fucking
$1
hell.
million. Yeah, I was gonna see it.
Doesn't that mean it's beaten out fucking Avatar and Endgame?
In terms of profitability, I think so. Yeah,
Thank fuck for that.
I think it's like the most profitable comic book film of all time now.
I'm so fucking glad it's making as much money as it did. I really would love cinema to actually step the fuck up again.
Yeah,
And it's just a fucking brilliant movie.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
it's
like
so good.
it works on pretty
Every
much like
fucking
every
moment.
level. Like,
Like almost every scene is brilliant.
yeah, there's like no unnecessary fill. Like each scene leads into the next, and
And
it's
I like
all.
how it doesn't immediately go to the Joker aspect. It builds up to it so well, and I love it.
I mean, spoilers for those who haven't seen it now. I mean, he doesn't even become Joker until like the last 15 minutes of the movie.
But when it hits that point, it's brilliant. And I do
Yeah,
like the different. As much as I like to look at things objectively, I can also look at it subjectively. But I
yeah,
do like the interpretations of what it's got, like the whole healthcare system, class versus class, and shit like that.
yeah.
I do like how it's actually using in-universe political politics, and it's not just forcing it. It's more subtle, more nuanced.
It's a part of the story.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's refreshing. Thank fuck. I'm so sick of the ham-fisted stuff. I'm just glad this movie actually understands subtlety and putting it in something that actually makes sense.
yeah. Especially with
And it
Joaquin
isn't
Phoenix's
taking sides
performance.
or shoving it in your face. Like, listen to us. This is good. Real communism hasn't been tried.
Yeah. Jeez. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix's performance as well is terrific.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He
I
nails it
love.
so well.
Yeah, I mean, like he did a crap ton of research for the role, and it really paid off because like especially with like the
He's
neurological
the new
disease.
Heath Ledger.
Exactly. Like the thing is, like the neurological disease that Arthur has in the film, like the pathological laughter. Like if you look at videos of people who actually suffer from it, like the way it's shown in the film is pretty much dead on.
Hmm.
It's like it's fucking brilliant. Like the amount of like just work put into this film.
Detail and care.
Yeah, yeah. I like how the film kind of has like a kind of like chemical look to it, which kind of makes it feel like it was shot on film
Hmm.
to kind of fit with the times. And I like the Warner Brothers logo at the beginning, where it's like the one they used in like the 1970s and 80s. That was cool as well.
Nice little touches.
Yeah, I mean it's just like the small things that really like add and like to the movie and really like
I
help give
think
it.
the only big things that kind of make it kind of didn't really need to be there is all the Bruce Wayne stuff. You could have just made it a different millionaire entirely.
Yeah,
I mean, shit, the whole movie, like most, if not almost all of it, you can just remove the whole Batman and Joker shit, and it can just be its own fucking movie
I think that's the idea they were.
entirely.
I think that's the idea they were trying to do with it, because like the thing is, I think Todd Phillips wanted to make it like a movie about someone who suffers from like mental illness, but he realized that not many people would go and watch that type of movie. So basically, it's like a DC movie disguised as like a normal movie, and they're basically using the
More
DC
like the other way
movie.
around. It's a normal movie with the DC logo slapped on it,
Yeah, and that's basically what
but
they're
that
trying to
doesn't
do.
affect it at all, really.
Yeah, but it's just like I find that cool how like they're using like DC characters to get people to go see movies they wouldn't normally see. That's
And
all
it's a
really.
good DC movie. Who would have fucking thought of that?
Yeah, I mean when was the last? I mean like Lego Batman movie was good, but like in terms of live action, when was the last good one?
Do you bleed? Shut up, Superman, you edge boy.
I
Fucking
like
edge
how
lord.
Joker has made more money than Batman v Superman.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah, fucking $900 million in box office.
I'm glad.
Yeah, but apparently R-rated films don't make money. I, what I find funny though is that Zazie Beetz is in the movie, and she also played Domino in Deadpool 2, which means she's in the two highest grossing R-rated films. So well done to her.
Mm.
Yeah, but no, Joker's just like a really terrific movie. I like the pace of the film. I think it's like perfectly paced, where like it starts off a bit slow and then kind of gets more quick as it goes along. I like a lot of the I like a lot of the set locations and how like they can like represent like Arthur's like mood and
I
like
do like the symbolism, especially like shit like the stairs, especially when right at the end where he does the dance and everything, going
yes,
down it. This is
yes,
like a symbolism of his mental decline into
yeah,
insanity. But earlier it's shown to be like his struggle to keep going. There's so many
yeah,
ways you can use that. It's brilliant how they can use the same thing for multiple things.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can interpret the movie, but at the same time, it does still have a solid story structure, even without all like the subtext.
regardless of interpretation.
Yeah, I mean, like there's like so many different interpretations of the movie I've heard. Like you can interpret the whole movie as. I feel like I read one interpretation where like as soon as he goes into like the fridge at the end, like the rest of the movie's in his head, which I guess is possible. I don't know if I necessarily believe it, but you know.
I think in some, like, I'm not against, people having its interpretation, but I would prefer, like, and I don't think all of it's kind of interesting because you got people who interpret it as some white supremacy shit. Fun fact, I'm pretty fucking sure most of the media went out to fucking gut him purely because he's like, fuck woke culture, it's ruining comedy.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. Like, they act as if this is some sort of, like, alt-right movie, despite the movie clearly being
I think it's
left-wing
purely
movie.
because Todd Phillips said, fuck woke culture.
Yeah, and, like, what is there in this movie you could really attack?
I don't know, it's like fucking saying Doom caused that school shooting in the 90s.
Like, the thing
It's
is,
just vapid claims without the evidence.
the movie's been out for a month now, and, like, the only physical effect it's had on people is to make people go to the Joker stairs and dance on the stairs. That's it.
I mean, imagine the revenue of that area now. That's pretty much a tourist attraction for like another month.
Yeah, the people in the Bronx aren't very happy about it, though. They aren't very happy with, like, a crap ton of tourists coming into the
Just
place.
tax it, for fuck's sake. Money, you idiots. You do it for everything. Why not you do it here?
I don't know.
Bloody fools. Oh, it's annoying. Well, just tax it. Make money. There you go. More happiness, right?
No, there's a video of this guy throwing eggs at people on the stairs. I say throw, like, lightly, because he throws like a complete pussy.
I mean, he sounds like a faggot, but oh well.
I
But
don't get
but
it.
but but Mr. No Life, milkshakes aren't bad things. Just throw a milkshake.
Oh, God. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, Joker's just a really terrific film, like, like, in pretty much every aspect. I'd say really the only thing I don't like about it is, like, some of the DC elements of it do feel a bit forced, but even then, I think they still work well enough within the movie itself. Like, the scene where Arthur meets Bruce, I think that still works.
The only thing about it is that you would have to make a new Joker after that who's inspired by the original if he's somehow going to be fighting a Batman, because I don't think Todd would want a sequel, so it's going to be a different group entirely who makes it, but I know that's what's going to happen because you can tell Joker's already like what looks like in his 40s, or if you really want to see it, he's already fucked up by his 30s in terms of, the way he eats and medications and shit, so he just looks older than he should be, like way older.
I mean,
If you really wanted to stretch it, but he still looks like he'd be too old to fight a Batman if that were to be the case.
I think that was one of the theories Todd Phillips presented about the film. Is just like, this isn't the actual Joker. This is like where the idea of the Joker came from.
The start of that kind of look into it, and it's not bad either considering the riots as well were inspired by him as well. Chaos and calamity and shit, just like the Heath Ledger Joker wanted to do.
Yeah.
Definitely an easy way to have someone who's also mentally unstable and shit look at that and be completely inspired by it.
I mean, considering it's
Template.
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole thing about that where it's just like, oh, this could inspire like murderers or whatever.
Blah blah blah. People are too stupid to think for themselves. Blah blah blah. You're gonna become a bad person for watching it. Blah 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 blah.
I mean, considering it's a film for mature people, it's an R-rated film. It's just like it's meant for a mature audience with a fully developed brain. So it's just like, if someone was to see it and do something horrible afterwards, that's not really a problem with the film. It's a problem with the person.
Oh.
What do you have to say about this, Cameron?
Well, duh. Literally.
Okay, fair enough. But go see Joker if you haven't already. For the 3 people who haven't seen it, go watch it.
For those 3 people, you live in a society
That abandons you and treats you like trash.
and you get what you fucking deserve.
Like, it was funny. I remember I remember people were saying like Wonder Woman was the best film since The Dark Knight, and funny thing
Fuck
is,
off.
yeah,
Fuck off.
it's
The Lego
like
Batman movie was the best one.
the only reason that film was as praised as it was because it was not as bad as what came before it.
It's like the 2/3 are fine, and then the last half is just the tisms of the rest of the fucking DC movies.
Like I just thought it was like so okay. Like I wouldn't even put it over The Dark Knight Rises.
Have you noticed
Yeah.
most of the fucking good DC films are always the ones with Joker and Batman exclusively, almost?
Batman Begins.
But let's be honest, Dark Knight was the peak of that trilogy.
Yeah.
The first
There's
movie's fine,
only-
second one's great, third one's fucking
I
off.
actually prefer Begins because
Yeah, I saw your video on that.
they
You disappoint me. How could you?
absolutely
We
love
live in a
the Dark Knight as
society.
well. Like Dark Knight is like so almost interchangeable. It's like it's just when I watch Batman Begins, it feels more special to me because every time I watch Dark Knight, it's kind of the same experience. It's just kind of like I absolutely adore it, but I think a lot of the film's merit more so comes from Joker alone. Really,
I think it's
I'm
more.
not saying
I
that
find
other
it that the film is like continuing, but it does it better. Like a stronger.
I can understand
writing.
why you would think it did it better. I mean, I definitely think The Dark Knight's paced better. It's just I think a lot of the things that happen in Begins for me are just seem cooler. I don't know.
Fair
It's kind
enough, I guess.
of hard to explain.
Mm.
It's not even my favorite Christopher Nolan film.
Mm. What's your
What's your-
favorite Christopher Nolan film?
Memento.
Oh, I love Memento.
It's been too long since I've seen it.
Memento's great.
Yeah. I love the non-linear storytelling of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, again, back to Joker for a quick second. Yeah, I think it's a really great movie. I think the controversy surrounding it is stupid, but at the same time, it's also helped the movie become more successful.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I mean, like, the film was projected to make $155 million in its opening weekend. It made $220 million. And then it was predicted to make $510 million worldwide in its entire run. It's now about to make $1 billion. So, yeah, thanks, media for, causing a controversy. It helped make the film become more successful. Great job, guys. Fucking idiots.
Bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Mind you, those fuckers really pretty much. I'm not saying they wanted it, but just how much they pushed it. It's almost like they wanted a shooting to happen just so they can report on it and then point to it saying, see, we were right.
Yeah.
It's like they wanted to encourage it, even though that's probably not the intentional for most of them.
Yeah.
It's like, you fuckers are going to be the reason if that would happen, if it happened, not the film.
Especially with some of the stuff they do. But that's a
It's like
rabbit
putting a
hole in of itself.
knife wound into a. It's like putting a fucking stab wound into a dog and then blaming the one who saw who was a witness to it and saying, see, I told you this would happen, while still stabbing the dog. It's like, yeah, I think we can all see you're the fucking psychopath here.
It's like sticking a fork in a toaster and then blaming the toaster when you're the one who receives the damage.
Nah, mate. Bring the toaster into the bath. Give it some sexual love while it kills you.
Oh goodness.
Hey, it's 6:30 a.m. I need something to keep me awake. I need
Coffee?
humor. I would love some coffee, but I don't have any coffee here.
Oh no, I'm out of coffee.
It's time to kick ass and have coffee, and I'm all out of.
I sound like a poorly dubbed anime.
Nani?
Mbaku uses his special power. Ugh.
A friendship. Shut the fuck up. I would love to see that. Just like it's the power of friendship, and then someone slaps him and says, "Shut the fuck up, nerd."
I know you're here,
That'd be
Dracula.
great
You big
anime.
fucking nerd. Where's my money?
I love. Well, have you seen that meme about Konosuba where it's like I yearn for true equality?
Oh, it's the one where
Yeah, I
like
haven't looked that up. That's a great meme.
yeah, I've seen a few things of that. Like, jeez, most of my followers think I'm a weeb anyway.
Fucking weeb.
No, the thing is, they call me a weeb. Only one of my reviews has been of an anime.
Yeah, but you're still a fucking weeb. You know the rules of the internet.
Yeah,
You know how this shit works.
Anime, you're a weeb.
I mean,
By
to be fair, I do
default.
post a lot of anime.
Nah, need the fuck.
But like, I probably don't watch as much anime as people think.
I mean, I should watch more anime. There's more anime I'm interested in than fucking TV shows. Like,
Yeah.
what is there? I'm a woman, Batwoman.
I haven't seen
I'm
that.
a woman. Oh, it's absolutely atrocious. If you got time, watch fucking EFAP's mini on it. Literally all 5 episodes are complete trash.
On what?
Seriously, just give them a watch. It's more entertaining to watch them watch it than to actually watch it yourself.
Probably,
Which
yeah.
one? Which what? Sorry.
Pardon, sorry?
The hell? What was that?
What just happened?
I don't know. I've misheard him, and now he's asking what is what, and I don't know what he's referring to.
Right, so let's start from the beginning.
Okay, so in the beginning of the universe, there was an explosion.
Oh goodness. I think he was saying like watch EFAP's commentary on it instead of watching the actual thing.
What was the actual thing though?
Batwoman, the TV series,
Batwoman.
on the CW.
Oh, that. Okay.
I heard it's canceled. Or it's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
canceled. Something
Did it not like have like 1 or 2 like episodes out or something?
I think it has 5
It's on
episodes out
episode
now.
5.
Oh jeez.
So let me break it down simply. The pacing is so bad. They do season-wide arcs in 1 episode. The CGI is so horrendous. It looks like PS1 graphics. Logic is thrown out the fucking window. Batwoman's a bitch and an unlikable character. Most of the characters are fucking pointless or stupid or both. There's so many moments where it's just cheap and lazy. Like, there's some scenes where the green screen glow effect, the green, is easy. Like, you can see it. The fight choreography is retarded. There's times where you think people should do the obvious, but they won't because plot contrivance needed. Fucking Batwoman thinks she's better than Batman, even though she lets the psychopath continue being a psychopath. I'll give you a chance if you don't kill anyone. All right.
This does not sound like Batwoman at all.
No, it's a fucking bastification of it. I mean, they just had like episode 4 is like at the beginning, it's like the love arc thing, but they do it in 1 episode instead of an arc. I mean, literally when they introduced him in season, like in the 3rd episode, it's like, oh hey, I saw you for 5 minutes. I'm into you because I can read your mind or something. Because I don't know, I just can. It's like, oh, do you want to fuck sometime? Yeah, sure. Next episode, hey, we've been together for the equivalent of a couple of months, even though it's been like a day.
This is very strange.
That's the pacing. It's basically a season in an episode, and it's still it's just horrible trash. They even try to make references and try to make obvious fucking, they try to just rip off The Dark Knight and make fucking, haha, did you hear that reference? Shit. That kind of shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know, I never
Yeah,
even.
There was one episode ripped on The Dark Knight where they made it so a dummy with fake blood was like falling down from somewhere. That was just ripped straight from the Joker's like painting, the dead body's face in the crowded street.
Why?
Because they're uncreative and have to steal off, the actual successful shit.
From the way it
There's-
sounds,
I
it sounds as
think-
if they've never actually read a Batwoman comic.
if you can, Jay Longbone is the one that pointed these comparisons out to The Dark Knight.
Jay Longbone.
I would give her a watch.
All right.
She's also been covering it.
Yeah,
Probably shorter than EFAP though, like way shorter, since they keep growing in size in terms of how long they cover it.
yeah. I mean, I know they were criticized for like the recent one where it was like, oh, they made an 11-hour like long stream.
For fuck's sake, they do it to everyone, and not all of it is directed at the person, but because it's a woman.
Haven't they had like female guests on before though?
Yes, two, that Star Wars girl and Jay Longbone. They've also criticized the fuck out of how many male creators, but as soon as it's a woman, it's immediately a sexist thing. It's like, get fucked.
And like apparently like not even like all of the 11 hours is about it.
No, most of it is Jeb Bush memes
Oh
and
god.
super chats and a bit of Angry Joe, and I think that's related to the Joker thing because he had a shit take with it as well. That most of his audience hated as well.
Right.
I never really heard.
From what I'm aware, you got Bob, but that's, movie Bob. Everyone knows he's a fucking retard.
Oh, don't get me started with him.
Yeah, I know.
Then you got the Jeb Nicole or whatever her name is, the shit take, the person that they were covering for the equivalent of only 4 hours out of the 11. But because no one watches it, it's like, oh, I'm not going to watch that. It's like, bitch, you can, watch the, normal video of it instead of the live version, and you can do it over a few days if you wanted to get the best possible criticism for it, instead of just claiming.
Yeah, I mean like if it's an 11-hour stream like or a video,
I
you're
get
really
it's
not meant to
11.
watch
I
it in,
get
like-
you're not going to watch it because I get some. Pardon me, sorry. I get not everyone's going to watch it in one go, but it's like if you want to give it the best criticism you can and not be a vapid piece of shit who makes claims, actually try to attempt to watch it and try to find the bits that matter,
Yeah.
or get someone from the group to find you the bits and be respectful and be like, help me out. I don't disagree with it, but I want to see if you would be kind enough to help. Be a nice person with respect and
Be
proper
courteous.
criticism, not just a piece of shit who says it's sexist because it's a woman.
Yeah, I've had some weird criticism with some of my videos.
It's just so dumb. It's like, it's one woman out of how many males? 50 EFAPs?
I have no idea. I mean, they've done like
It's one woman. One out of how many? You got Quentin they covered Jack Sane, they covered... And no, I don't... This doesn't count because, when it happened. Patrika Taxon, back when she was known as Eric Taxon before the transition.
haven't they covered Patrick Williams?
Yeah, Patrick Williams as well.
I really don't like that guy or his videos.
You're watching movies wrong.
Now, like the thing is with that, it's just like that whole video is just really stupid, and I could talk about ages why the whole video is really stupid.
Which one, sorry?
The plot hole's wrong. Like the plot hole.
Oh, that one, yeah. I
Yeah,
actually
well-
haven't seen that in a while. It's just so dumb.
Like, oh, plot holes don't matter. It's just like,
Get fucked. Oh, it's a space movie for children. Oh, so you want kids to have shit films?
there's plenty of kids' films out there that are like really good. Have you
Remember
watched Toy
all
Story?
Disney films, how they were brilliant?
Not
Yeah,
even
I
just
do.
Disney films, just kids' films in general.
Like, do you
I mean,
know
that could be said
one?
for most movies
Oh, actually-
before, the 2000s and 10s.
Oh, actually, speaking of like, I know we covered this earlier, but a 2019 film that's really good, Shaun the Sheep Farm Again.
Seriously?
Yeah,
What?
it's actually a really funny movie.
That seems like a surprise. But a
I mean, it's
welcome
Shaun
one,
the Sheep.
sure.
I mean, it's a kids' film, obviously, so it's not like Joker level stuff. But like, as a
Well,
movie
I'm not.
itself-
I'm not gonna bash it because it's a kids' film. I still expect, if as long as it's at least being consistent and have good writing, I'm not gonna give, I'm not gonna bash it for being a kids' film.
Yeah, it's really funny and it's really
Um,
entertaining the whole way through.
By the
A
way,
surprise, but a welcome one to be sure.
Exactly.
I can't. Okay, so like, all of a sudden, right, I see someone like go and review, the Angry Birds 2, believe it or not,
Electric
and they
Boogaloo.
say it's good, like actually good.
Well, to be fair, I have not seen the movie, so I cannot comment on that. But
Mm.
I have seen the first one. I say sort of because like I was like watching, I was like looking at stuff on my phone like half the movie. Like every once in a while, I look up at the screen and that's it. I don't know if that counts.
So I wouldn't imagine a concept like that to be something that would be liked at all in film.
I mean, the Angry Birds games are, they're kind of fun for, your iPad and all, but like as a
Yeah.
movie, why?
They get quickly repetitive and boring, I find,
I know.
and there's some elements of to get the free stars, which kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, but like as
Because it seems like
just,
you can knock it down the same way, but you get a different amount of points. It's like, get fucked.
Yeah, that's so stupid. But that's like just just like games like your iPad, they're fine, I guess. But like as a movie, like a feature-length movie, why?
Because money. I mean,
ching,
isn't it
ching.
gonna be like a fucking like a kind of emoji movie, but it is.
Oh, don't remind me
What
of the
was
emoji
it?
movie.
I will remind you of it because they're going to make something that isn't emojis, but it's something. I can't remember what it was, but it was like another digital bullshit thing.
I have PTSD from the emoji movie.
Hold on, let me play you Fortunate Son.
No. What I find funny though is that Sony Pictures Animation in 2017, Sony Pictures Animation released their worst movie, and then in like 2018 they released their best movie, Spider-Verse.
Oh,
I just find that funny. Oh yeah, Spider-Verse sequel's coming out 2022.
Nice.
Now that you meant, now you don't. Now I just kind of want to play you Fortunate Son because you just didn't want it. Just to toy with you. I got the new podcast, How to Toy with Mr. No Life.
How to
The
toy
episode.
with me? No, the way you toy with me is you just go on about Max Payne 3. I mean,
No, I know how to do it.
Oh.
I know how to do it. Max Payne series is shit. There you go. That's how I'll trigger you. Take that.
Yeah.
That video is like 9 months old. I'm still getting memed about it.
I saw Ross Graham's tweet.
Oh yeah, Ross Graham still keeps making memes about it despite it coming out 9 months ago.
Memes never die. Pepe will never die.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, I mean, like that Max Payne 3 video, like, the.
I didn't like Max Payne 3. I did like the first two. I just didn't play a lot of it, so I can't really say how good it is myself because I've never played them very much except for like free. And it was just kind of trashy on its own.
Yeah, like even as just a game itself, I don't really like it.
Mm.
The first two games, I'd say, though, have aged like very well, like despite being like 15 years old.
I mean, from the look of it, it's kind of like Diablo in terms of it graphically. Obviously you can't fix that, but it seems like the gameplay is still pretty fucking good today.
And the story in like both the first two games is still really good.
From what
Yeah.
I hear, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's written by Sam Lake, so like of course it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But is
like
it
the-
Quentin Tarantino levels?
I'd say Sam Lake is more like the Christopher Nolan of like the video game industry because like he doesn't really do like Remedy themselves don't really do many sequels. Like Max Payne 2 is the only sequel they've made. Most of the games are just original IPs.
You want to know a cold hard truth, my friend?
What?
Kojima's the long man of gaming.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
You know who
Nintendo.
I was referencing?
Who? Oh yeah,
Long man.
fucking- Yeah, Mauler.
I
I like Mauler's videos. They're really good.
just had to make that joke because it's just funny considering how valid the whole long man bad meme is.
Yeah, I mean, like with the whole thing. I mean, like I like just before this stream started, I put it out on Twitter that like my next video of Half-Life 2 is going to be almost 3 hours long.
You
it's
fucking
just-
long man.
yeah, it's like 2 hours 50 minutes. It's like 10
Welcome
minutes
to the cult. No, for real.
I've made hour-long videos before, so I wouldn't say it's like a completely new thing to me. But yeah, it's just like a video that's almost 3 hours long. And it's just like, But
I don't
think
actually hate long videos that are hours long. It's as long as it gets the point across. Like Mahler gets to all the points. It's not like he drags everything on.
Yeah, that's what I
Sure,
try and do. as well.
it could be a little bit dragging, but I'm not against long form videos. I prefer those over 10 minutes. reviews. I want hour-long reviews to actually dive into every part of it possible. You know.
Yeah, that's the issue I have with often with like 10-minute long reviews is that oftentimes they don't really add much discussion to the table.
Also, when I was referencing the Kojima thing, it's because it's reportedly that the final cutscene of the game is 2 fucking hours long.
I don't know if that's true. They said the final segment of the game is 2 hours long, so it could be final cutscene, could just be final gameplay segment.
Yeah,
Either
but
way,
it is
that's-
Kojima. Will we put it past him? His Metal Gear Solid, what, 40 minutes long as a cutscene?
Metal Gear Solid 4 held the record for long. I think it still does for longest cutscene in the video game, 27 minutes.
Wasn't it 40 at the end?
I think it also holds the record for longest sequence of cutscenes, 71 minutes.
You get what I mean, though, right?
Yeah, it's just like I mean the thing
I
is,
wouldn't
Hideo
put it
Kojima
past
wanted-
the fucking. I wouldn't put it past the Madman if he did a 2-hour cutscene at the end.
I mean, he's wanted to do films for a while now, and oftentimes I wonder why he just doesn't. He clearly has
No
connections in the
idea,
film
but
industry.
I do like his attempts with his video game. More so, he wants to do a, but he wants to keep the game aspect. Take notes, Cage.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you don't have to dumb down the gameplay in order to have a great story experience.
Take notes, David Cage.
Yeah, David Cage. Oh, a Game Over screen is
Seriously,
a
his
failure of game
fucking
design.
his Detroit game is like, fuck off. It's not
Yes.
that good of a game.
I mean, it has an interesting idea, but like that doesn't really get you far when the execution's really poor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the look of
Kojima
it.
does it better, and he's just a madman.
No, I think Hideo Kojima is just on crack. Actually, funny enough, Hideo Kojima is actually in Remedy's new game Control.
Huh?
He makes a cameo in it,
That's neat.
and even
I like that.
I'd say Death Stranding is like much weighted than Control, but Control is still a very weird game, and even Hideo Kojima said himself he doesn't get it.
Hmm.
Yeah, Control's a really good game, by the way.
Yeah,
Not as
when
good as
you
Remedy's previous game.
confuse Kojima, you have something going for you.
Yeah. Control's a very weird game.
When you're able to do that to Kojima, I think you've ascended past the plane of existence to a degree.
Exactly. I mean, there's like this one Twitter account called like Kojima Doing Things, and it's just a list of Kojima just doing random things.
Kojima eating noodles.
No, there's like this one where it's like he's a weird anime boy with his waifu.
But what's the political elements of it, Mr. No Life? What's the politics in it?
With the whole thing of like all art is political, I don't believe that. I do believe you can view any piece of art through a political interpretation, but like that doesn't inherently mean the art itself is political.
From what I've seen, they seem to make it conflate that interpretation means that art can be political. But that's like me saying because I can. That'd be like an idiot saying all art is inherently sexual just because they interpret it as sexual. It's like, get fucked. I look at the intent. It doesn't matter what your fucking interpretation is. It's the intent of the art.
Or just what's in the art itself.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I should have been more clear. But like the intent and the actual art itself. If
Yeah.
somebody draws big titties, that isn't a political statement that small boobs are bad or something, or we live in a society where we can get big breasts. It's just big titty because they want big titty.
Yeah, I mean, like a film like The Matrix, for example, you could easily like have a political interpretation of that, but it's just like there isn't really any politics.
I think
inherently
there's
in the
more
film.
subtlety, and you can actually find political elements in that. I'm not against political interpretations of shit, but
Yeah,
all art inherently political? No,
no, not at all.
no.
I mean, there are some pieces of art that are, but not everyone is.
Well, yeah, like I said, obviously, it's not like no art is political. That's stupid in itself. But
Yeah,
it's like
Bioshock's not political
no.
at all.
Yeah, that'd be impossible to try to, say it isn't. That's really fucking impossible.
I remember seeing a tweet once where he was saying Bioshock wasn't political. It's just like, did you play the game?
No, you should tell him, would you kindly shut the fuck up?
Would you kindly play the game and then tell me it's not political?
Would you kindly suck your own dick?
Oh yeah, become Marilyn Manson. Yeah. Did you hear about the story of Marilyn Manson?
What happened?
At one point, he was trying to remove one of his ribs so he could suck his own dick.
The fuck?
Yeah. he was gonna do that.
Nigga, what the fuck?
He didn't go along with it, but he was considering it.
Just chop off your dick and then you can shove it down as far as you want. Dipshit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, like, oh yeah, shit, I gotta do a Bioshock Infinite video at some point. Fuck.
Isn't Infinite, but hearing Infinite is inferior to the first two.
I definitely think it is. I think. Yeah. I think
it's just okay.
Fair enough. I do enjoy the gameplay of Infinite, but I still think compared to the first two, it's a step down. In terms of story, though, Infinite is just a complete fuckfest.
When I was young, I actually thought Bioshock was a horror game. I actually thought it was a horror game. Yeah, but like an actual proper horror game. When I was a kid, that's what it looked like based on the covers, because I've never actually played it.
Like, occasionally it can kind of feel like one. At least the first one, anyway.
Yeah.
As for Infinite, like, the gameplay is fine. It's functional. But I have never... Like, even when I liked the game, I personally always found the combat to just be ridiculously... It was, like, not fun. Like, spamming and then having just a bunch of, like, RNG enemies. It's just not that thought out.
Don't you like RNG?
Yeah, Infinite
Set your Overlord and roll the dice.
Infinite times is just ridiculous. Like, the 2 weapon limit they put on you is just like in the previous games, you could carry all weapons at once. Like, what's the point in upgrading your weapons in Infinite when you're just going to toss them away 2 seconds later?
That reminds me of Wolfenstein: The New Colossus. All you need is the rifle with the piercing mod, and then you're settled. It's so fucking broken. It's ridiculous.
Don't get me started.
Then again, I actually think the gameplay's a step down, because I remember in the first game, you can actually run and gun on the higher difficulties, but in the new one, you just get completely fucked if you even poke your head out, which is so fucking stupid.
New Colossus.
Fuck New Colossus.
Really disappointing.
Yeah.
That actually is such a disappointment. And the third game, if you could call it that, is fucking shit.
I haven't played Youngblood, so I don't know how that is.
If I'm not mistaken, I think after the first game, most of the people left because they only wanted to make New Order. So I guess you could say that the rest is technically not canon if you want to interpret it like that, which I'm fucking happy to do.
How is BJ still alive after New Order? He's fucking dead, mate.
I mean, okay, to be fair, it is BJ Blazkowicz. I can give that, but I can at least suspend my disbelief enough for that, because it is, some people have said the descendant of Doom Guy. Well, the ancestor of Doom Guy, sorry.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
I don't know.
But, yeah, I could just leave it at the New Order that he died sacrificing. I would be happy with that over the sequels.
Yeah, I mean, Bethesda doesn't really have that many good game franchises left, do they?
No, it's Bethesda.
I mean, they have Doom, and they have Parade 2017, which I really liked.
And that's it. And I don't care what people say. Skyrim is fucking shit.
So pretty much Arcane and id Software are pretty much the only 2 studios of Bethesda I still care about. That's it.
Until they get bought off to other companies, and they're just like, what are we gonna do? Fallout first? No, we failed. No.
Oh, I'd love to see Dishonored 3 from Arcane. That'd be awesome.
I actually really, really liked Dishonored 2.
I did too.
I thought it was an improvement over the first.
I wouldn't agree with that. I prefer the first game, but I did still like the second.
I didn't play either of them.
They're pretty good. I would
Recommend it?
Yeah, I'd recommend it, yeah.
Are they on Steam?
They are on Steam, as far as I'm aware. I'm just going to do a quick
Wait a minute.
check.
No, hold on. Right, I almost forgot. My brother-in-law gave me a PS4 copy. I guess it gives me a reason to boot up the fucking thing.
I pretty much only used my PS4 just to watch Blu-rays, and that's it.
That's what I do. I watched all 3 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was good shit.
Yeah, because the Blu-ray player on Xbox One's shit.
I never got the chance to actually watch that.
That feeling when your console just becomes a glorified DVD player.
I watched Ass vs. Evil Dead Season 1. I haven't got around to Season 2 or Season 3, but Season 1 was really awesome.
Season 2 and 3 are also really good.
Yeah, I need to get around to seeing them at some point. I'm just gonna make sure that Dishonored is on Steam.
I'll look for it later.
Um,
What the fuck did my screen just do?
yeah, they're on Steam.
Very good.
Very good, sir. Suka blood.
Very nice.
Sika.
Suka, please.
No. I can't speak many languages. The only other language I can kind of speak is Japanese.
Nani?
Konnichiwa. Tondemanai podcast no betsno na episode yokoso.
Fucking weeb.
It's funny because for a joke I learned how to say like the intro to the podcast in Japanese, and now I've pretty much done it ever since, apart from this one. Because I literally did it just for that one thing, but like people liked it, so I did it for the rest. I forgot to do it for this one though. Sorry guys. Don't chop my willy off, please. All right, so
Too late. You're filthy weeb now.
God damn it. So any other topics are there to talk about? I'm wondering.
We could use some of the suggestions from your thing, or actually, there's two things. Like one I can bring up, and then I saw one from Twitter response.
Yeah.
My suggestion has been a hotel, and then I saw someone in your tweet you how shit Doctor Sleep is.
How shit Doctor Sleep is. Oh yeah,
That's what someone said.
Hole in My Back Garden. Yeah, I did a thing with him, and
What the fuck is their profile picture? Oh, that's an eyeball. Never mind.
yeah, he's a pretty cool dude actually, but he really hates Doctor Sleep, and I really like it. So we've been arguing for like forever now.
And then one of you just stabs each other and is like, "It's a good film. It's a good film. It's a good film."
No, because like, the thing is, I listened to his reasons to why I didn't like it, and it's just like they're reasonable, but I don't see as to like why you would hate it because of those reasons.
I haven't seen it, so I can't really say for sure.
Yeah, I'd say see it and like whatever you think of it.
I still need to like rewatch fucking The Shining before I can do that because it's been too long.
Shining's. I mean, I love Stanley Kubrick.
You ain't gonna like my take on that film.
Oh no! What do you think about The Shining?
Oh no! Oh dear! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
It's alright.
You
Murder of blood.
motherfucker! Prepare for my laser beam that's gonna burst
Believe
your
it
ass.
or not, I was never actually kind of.
We truly live in a society.
Okay.
Only like a few select Kubrick films.
Alright, don't tell me 2001 A Space Odyssey shit, because if you tell me it's shit, I'm gonna come over there right now.
That's kind of the era I like of his. So.
Okay,
Okay.
you can live for now. We won't kill you.
What about A
break your
Clockwork Orange?
kneecaps?
It was alright. Don't kill
You
me.
fucking what?
What about Full Metal Jacket?
It was alright.
I
Don't
haven't
kill
seen
me.
that. Actually.
What about
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
What about Eyes Wide Shut?
Loved it. Absolutely great.
Okay, fair enough.
There you go.
Okay, here's the plan, Mister. We won't kill you, but we'll just break your kneecaps.
Okay. All right. So some of the requests are from Bouncy Bull Studios. Out of curiosity, have you played any SpongeBob video games? Yes.
I've played one, and that's the movie tie-in back in the PS2.
I played two of them.
I've played, I think, most of them.
I've only
I
played that
the,
one, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I played the really bad one, which is Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I played the.
That one's good.
Actually, I'm lying. I have played more too. I just can't remember. One was a point and click. I don't remember what it was called.
I played the decent one, which is like the movie tie-in.
There's the movie tie-in on PS2, but I'm trying to think. What was that fucking SpongeBob game where it's a point and click?
I don't know.
Fuck, what was it? You start off in the regular Bikini Bottom, and then I remember you get like on a bus, go somewhere, and you get lost in a different area entirely.
I'm trying to think. What was the name of
Fuck, come on, brain. You had.
it?
Come on, you know what it looks like.
Hmm.
It was fucking good. I just can't remember.
Yeah, but yeah, they're pretty good. SpongeBob game.
Mm.
All right, next thing. These are 2 questions from Ross, the Photoshop cursed guy, Graham.
Oh,
Right.
there we go.
Yeah. Number 1, sequels or spiritual successors? In what sense, Ross? Do I prefer...
Context needed, because in general, I don't mind sequel spiritual successors, but I'm really fucking tired of them milking these.
Yeah, I think he means...
Just make something fucking new, for Christ's sake.
I think he means, do you prefer sequels or spiritual successors? I guess it depends on the franchise.
I prefer spiritual successors because I don't even like the term successor in spiritual. I don't mind a different form of it. If Star Wars went in a different direction, I wouldn't, and I could at least, just ignore Disney's thing. But because they fucking milked the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy and then tried to pawn it off as a whole 9 films in the making, it's like, get fucked.
It's so stupid.
It's also tiresome.
I mean, Prey is technically a spiritual successor to System Shock 2.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, I prefer spiritual, game, not a spiritual successor, because I don't want it to be, in the shadows or try to be the same or something like that. I want it to be its own thing. I'm really fucking tired of, milking the cow dry.
I was actually about to say that's the reason I really liked Rogue One, because it was completely separate from the others.
I mean, it's technically Queen. It's not the worst. I think it's one of the better Disney Star Wars films.
It's my favorite.
Especially the ending was the best. The ending was great, but
Yeah,
the rest of it was
yeah.
kind of fucking lame. It wasn't the worst, but it's just like, eh.
It's just compared to all the other ones, it was kind of the most.
At least it wasn't a fucking
engaging.
rehash of fucking A New Hope.
I hated Force Awakens. Well, it was like
Force Awakens is just a rehash for The Last Jedi can go get fucked, and Nine's going to be fucked. I guess.
See, I'm actually one of the few that like Last Jedi more than Force Awakens, but I don't think it's a good film.
It's so fucking terrible.
I mean, that is a bad film, but
I mean, there's also...
What I hate as well more is just how Rian Johnson treats criticism and lumps everyone in one group. That pisses me off more than the film itself.
see, what I hate so much about The Last Jedi was the lack of context to everything. Like, there's barely any.
What I fucking hate is the whole... I think the thing that really broke the movie is probably the Leia flying and spacing and then, killing off Akbar with little... Did you know behind the scenes they literally just treated him like a meme instead of like an actual character? The guy who plays Akbar. That genuinely pisses me off. It feels like they
I saw that actually.
So they pissed on Harrison, pissed on... Fuck, what was her name? The Leia... I'm trying to remember the actor's name.
Carrie Fisher?
Carrie Fisher?
That one, yeah. They pissed on that. They pissed on fucking Mark Hamill. They pissed on Anthony Daniels now, and they pissed on Akbar. They're pissing on all the OTs, actually treating a couple of them like shit. And especially the sequel fans. Fucking garbage. Oh, but you people went after Rustica. What, the few of us? Yeah, I'm not saying it's all the sequel fans, but there's definitely a couple as well that done it. Who are guilty of the same shit. But to the OT, actors. So fuck you.
Yeah, I got quite angry seeing the Akbar thing.
The way they just kill him off is just pathetic. It's like, come on, he is a character, piece of shit. He's a better side character than your main characters.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'll go and see Rise of Skywalker, but I don't know. I'm actually kind of interested to see what the reaction to this film's going to be. If it's going to have an even bigger fallout than The Last Jedi, or if the reaction to it is just going to be kind of like...
Apparently the whole script has been leaked as well, so I've read it because I don't care anymore. And I wouldn't put it past Disney to use that leaked script because it looks like a bunch of fucking autistic shit.
Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they'll have a huge fallout. Maybe it'll be like a neutral reaction to it. Who knows? I don't
I actually
know.
wouldn't be
At best,
surprised.
it would actually flop, and it will teach them to not be fucking cunts with the franchise. At
mean-
worst, it's gonna be
Well, I mean, Solo
mediocre.
flopped.
I mean, I actually would not be surprised if it was just not well received across the board. You know, critics and the audience didn't like it.
But Cameron, you're just a filthy white male.
Honestly, I think that'll be the case. But we'll see.
I don't think episode
Oh
9 will
my
flop, but I don't think it'll make as much as like the first two films, like episode 7,
Mm.
episode 8. I don't think it's gonna flop
Mm.
though.
I think it could.
It could, like Solo flop.
It's a possibility, but I think if it wouldn't be likely that their TV shows and spin-offs are
Unless they
Mainline.
really tried to make, like, you know, make it like The Force Awakens so that it's like barely doing anything.
What if 4 again, but somehow make it so the Empire isn't back, but in a stupid way because fuck logic, let's just rehash 4. Oh, we need to get rid of all the OT characters so we can make money off it. Disney, just make your own fucking version of Star Wars. No, we're not creative. We just want to rip on things. Seriously, have you ever heard of a guy called Doomcock?
No.
No.
Definitely give him a watch. He covers mostly Trek and some Star Wars, but he's worth a watch. He actually brought up the idea that makes me convinced that doing it is that they're killing off and fucking over the OT just because they have to pay George if they're using his, you know, like the characters from his era. So if they fuck him over and kill him off quicker, they don't have to spend as much money to George. They can just have the money to themselves.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
That I would actually fully believe. See, I know it's only, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I would totally buy that from Disney because it's Disney. I'm fully expecting them to be the scum of the earth. I mean, shit, when they refuse to have, you know, a Spider-Man character on a tombstone, a character who has suffered death as a character, is just unfucking believable on how much irony and shit they are.
Disney.
Did you actually know that was a thing? That
Yeah.
they denied a father?
Yeah, I read about that, and I just thought it's really stupid.
Welcome to modern day Disney, bitch.
Disney.
Praise the mouse.
What's funny though is that they've actually been trying to change copyright laws so they can keep like a hold of Mickey Mouse longer. But the issue is that no matter what they do, in a few years, Mickey Mouse will become, you know, public domain. He'll be in the public domain. So it's-
Good. Fuck Disney.
the
I
image
want
of
them to
Disney is
lose.
going to be public domain.
Have them no. Have someone buy the mouse and then shit on Disney. That would be the greatest.
That reminds me of something.
Haha, I escaped your grasp.
That reminds me of something like Burger King did, where like they got a bunch of people called like they got a bunch of like people like America who had the name Ronald McDonald, and then they'd have them like eat their burgers, and then they just put a quote from them saying this burger is really good by Ronald McDonald to kind of piss off McDonald's.
God.
But they had
Have
to,
you-
they had to put a disclaimer at the bottom saying not to be associated with the McDonald's from Ronald McDonald from McDonald's, but they did like this advert.
I think that's legal reasons though.
Yeah.
Because if they were able to just go full troll, they wouldn't add it to, because it's probably legal shit. They had to.
Yeah, but they did say that McDonald's did enjoy the advert, which they didn't. They got really pissed off.
Heh.
But yeah,
You know what's the best version of Ronald McDonald?
the Joker.
No, Raka Raka's version of
Oh,
McDonald.
yeah. Where
Ronald
he's
McDonald.
he's just a big murderous clown.
Yeah.
That's funny. I love those videos. Anyway,
Mm.
next question from Ross. Graham.
Part 2 of the same guy, the Curse Photoshop guy.
Yeah,
Games you missed out in the past that you want to play now.
I don't have many.
Trying to remember.
I don't really have many I've missed out on I've wanted to play, because most games I've missed out on I've played by now. There might be a few.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head if there was any.
Fatal Frame 2, I haven't played that yet.
Oh, I have one actually. Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh, I've played that.
Oh, I got one.
I won't
System
play that
Shock
so
1
far.
and 2.
Oh,
I've never actually played System Shock 1 or 2.
yeah, I can play them as well.
I mean, the thing is with them is that like I appreciate the amount of influence they had on the industry, especially in storytelling, but like both of them really don't hold up well nowadays.
I'd still play it.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth playing just because you can be like, well, like the original System Shock is pretty much what gave like modern storytelling in video games its kind of thing. Because like before System Shock, there was stories in games, but like they were just like very simplistic ones. System Shock, while it wasn't the first, it was kind of like the big one to come out and just be like, hey, this, you can actually do very deep, complex stories in games. So I can appreciate that, but like as a game, I don't really think it holds up well.
But what if it's for? But what if it's? But what if it's Space Wizards for children?
I mean, it's not for children; it's an M-rated game.
But it's just metal bar. It's just science fiction for children.
I mean, it's not. It
Just
has
no
blood and
life.
gore in
It
it.
doesn't matter. Your plot doesn't matter. You're watching it. You're playing games wrong.
Like, jeez. Imagine if Mass Effect was just filled to the brim with like, plot contrivances and everything. Like, would people
Mass
still be
Effect has
saying?
titties. 10 out of 10.
Would people still be saying back then? Yeah, but it's a really great great game right there.
I don't know.
Because I kind of doubt it.
I don't know. I mean, like, there's some games that like just they were great when they came out, but they don't really hold up nowadays, and it's kind of disappointing in some aspects.
Diablo 2 is a game that holds up in the
Yeah.
gameplay department. It's just the visuals, but even then, I lied.
Games that
Because
hold-
I actually think that I do like the style of it, even though it's dated as shit. I like it.
I'm trying to think games that hold up. Max Payne 1 and 2, they still hold up.
Diablo 1 and 2.
Yep. The
Hmm.
first couple Halo games, they still hold up. They're still,
Doom 1 and 2.
Yep. 100%. Fear, the original Fear, that still holds up.
Yep.
What else?
What else?
Big rigs
Trying
over
to
the
think
road
off the
racing.
Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, the original.
Yeah.
But alright, Battlefront games are great. Do not get me wrong, awesome games. However, if you actually go back to it, the gameplay is kind of a bit not as polished as it should be. Like,
There's some
especially
areas that I can see that
of-
they've been unpolished as hell. I definitely would agree with that.
I mean, I will say that like
Better
I
than
like-
the modern ones.
I will say that I like that the Battlefront games aren't like this super balanced thing, because if you ask me, people severely overrate balance when it comes to certain games. Like,
I think balance is absolutely important.
I mean, it's important, do not get me wrong. However, I think some people really overemphasize like their reviews on it.
This is probably coming from my kind of obsession, like with considering I've been a COD fan, but I think balance is super because otherwise you might end up with games like fucking Modern Warfare 2, where
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
is balanced and everything's a fucking
The thing
stupid
is,
madhouse.
yeah.
There's the case of being balanced, but then there's the case of not having fun with the game, because you can have a game that is so balanced that everything feels weak.
Yeah.
I don't
those
think
aren't-
that would be.
they
I
aren't-
think you can also have a game that's supremely balanced and well done. That's also really fucking
I mean,
fantastic.
yes,
I think that
you
comes
can.
down more rather than the balancing itself.
Yeah.
You definitely
The
can.
gameplay loop,
I'd say generally a game has to be well balanced. There can be some areas of balance that you can kind of slip a bit, but it's just
because you can't get it perfect. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
Again, with the COD example, Black Ops 2, it has good. It's a COD game, so it has a good gameplay loop, but it's one of the most balanced games of the series.
But like the thing is, personally, I didn't feel like the Battlefront games needed to be balanced. I just felt like they needed to have the features they did.
They should have some balance, because I don't want a fucking modern day balance too, because I fucking hated it.
I mean, I'm not saying it's like completely like they threw balance out the window. No, that's not the case.
Because most people play tanks. You got the fucking wall hacks. You got the stupid shotgun from the assault rifle. You got the pistol that does more damage than a sniper rifle. Everything's just so much bullshit everywhere. It's like, here, let's throw stupid shit and call it a mechanic, and boom, there's your fight. It's like, get fucked. I'm probably in the more minority of that camp. I actually fucking hated a lot of the used in the modern one in terms of weaponry and gadgets. I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Thing is, you look at Halo 3 had a much more balanced multiplayer than Halo 2's.
Yeah.
That said, Halo 2 had much better map pacing.
I disagree.
So it was kind of like...
I haven't played Halo, so I can't speak.
Fair enough.
But I will when Steam version comes out, because praise the Gaben.
I don't think every single developer needs to focus on every aspect of the design. If they're going for a specific direction that they pull off well, I think.
Well, if you're gonna
actually, that's a good thing. That reminds me of
then you gotta make sure it works well.
I mean, yeah. Like, I'm not saying that games need to be super unbalanced or anything.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. It's just, I still think it isn't the fault of the balancing, but the fault of the core gameplay loop and the mechanics.
That's not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, you look at Halo 2 campaign on Legendary, it's like the most unbalanced piece of shit ever.
Oh, it's
Jackal snipers.
Yeah.
Jackal snipers. They can one-shot you in the pinky toe. What the fuck? This is supposed to be Master Chief.
Yo, Master Chief, you don't mind if I snap your dick off?
I mean, like, it's even worse because Halo Combat Evolved on Legendary is like an extremely well-balanced game. Where I think to Halo 2, like Halo Combat Evolved on Legendary is like one of the most balanced games you could play out there. And then you go to Halo 2 Legendary, it's just like, oh shit.
The only problem of Halo 1 Legendary was checkpoints. Checkpoints were not well placed at all.
I'd say the only enemy in Halo Combat Evolved that is bullshit is the rocket launcher flood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you can shoot, literally like the rockets travel so fast you can't dodge them, and it's a one-hit kill. Like bullshit.
In fact, wasn't there like a lot of those in the mall?
Oh, there was. Yeah. But yeah, I'd say balance is pretty
You fortunate son, with the Jackal sniper sniping you in tune with the beat.
They fixed it in Halo 3 though. Halo 3's Legendary is pretty well balanced.
Yeah. It's it's funny. That's actually the only Halo game I prefer playing Legendary over like Heroic. Whereas like, although the problem with it, right, is that the Jackal snipers are egregious. Like, they are just as bad as they were in 2, honestly.
I would disagree because in Halo 3 they have a big light on their head so you can see where they are before they kill you.
Thing is, especially in the jungle levels, they can take pot shots at you from distances. Because the level design's so open, they can take pot shots from areas you cannot see them.
But unlike Halo 2, they actually are programmed to miss you on the first shot. So you can actually get an idea of where they're shooting from before they take a second shot.
I don't know, I just find them equally as annoying.
I mean, I think Bungie think they fixed like the Jackal snipers because the Jackal snipers in like Halo can only shoot when they're crouched, and so they thought, oh no, we fixed it. They can only shoot when crouched, but it only takes them like half a second to crouch and then shoot you.
There is one thing I will say with Bungie: fuck Crucible and Gambit. Jesus Christ.
I mean, they've been turning Destiny.
The balancing in Destiny in PvP is atrocious. Balance it. They just kind of keep it as the same as PvE, which drives me up the fucking wall.
Gods
that are clearly superior to others, and some that are just completely broken.
Yeah.
To PvP, it's like, I get it's a looter shooter thing, but you should balance to PvP differently to PvE.
Yeah.
that I don't care if you got 1,000 weapons. That's so fucking stupid, in my opinion.
Also, I recently
Ugh,
started.
that drives me mental.
Yeah.
I recently started playing Destiny 2, and I really, really wanted to like it. But oh my god, they just repeated the exact same mistakes they did in the original.
The story is fucking pathetic.
Which
It's
is
okay, but because of the main execution story, they make every character like boring,
It is
except for like
literally just Destiny 1 with a story involved, which, while I appreciate, it's still just not enough.
I mean, literally, you can tell the game is until it didn't.
Hmm?
When your writing is that fucking simple and that shitty, I think you're in for one hell of a boring ride.
and it's surprising coming from Bungie when they did great stories with the Halo games.
Is it the same group of Bungie though? Let's be fair. It's,
No, because I think with the Halo games it was Joe Statham who wrote them, and I don't think he did the Destiny games if I'm not mistaken.
mm.
The
It's like
only-
Sorry, what?
it's like the Mass Effect devs.
Ah,
You go.
I mean Mass Effect. I wasn't too happy with the third game. I don't think anyone was.
The colored endings. You want red light, blue light, or green light?
It wasn't just the endings though; it was just the game in general. I didn't really like a lot of the directions they took with the story. I didn't like a lot of the gameplay changes.
I actually quite like the third one. It's just, yeah, that ending was bullshit.
Also, the indoctrination theory.
Hmm.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
shit.
they went way too far with that game.
Yeah. Why? I don't know. Why? Yeah.
Mass Effect was a franchise.
But guys, Anthem is superior to Mass Effect.
I think we've answered all the questions. So, do we have any more topics?
I got one. If you guys
Okay.
wanted to, have you guys watched Has Been Hotel?
I have not.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake! It's on YouTube for free. Go watch.
Okay.
I will check it out sometime.
It's actually really good. It's an adult cartoon.
Oh, I love
Oh.
those.
The premise is that it's based in hell, and it's like a native born hellspawn, I guess you could say. I don't know. Wants to make a rehabilitation hotel to try to control the population increase.
Yeah.
So instead of like doing the other methods, try to rehabilitate them from sinners into, saints.
Right.
Because it seems like it's a shared universe where you can have demons born in hell and have mortals go into hell.
Well, that seems like a very interesting premise.
It's really good. Definitely watch it. And the
I'll check it
characters
out.
are awesome.
All right then.
I think my favorite is the fucking porn star spider guy. He's fucking hilarious.
Now I gotta check.
Seriously,
this
go
out.
watch it and you'll understand.
This sounds like my type of thing. Yeah.
The creator is of Vivian Pop or Vivi Pop on YouTube or something. I
Ah,
can't remember off the top of my head. It's like 7:20. I'm still waking up. I'll get there.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll check that out. Whatever. I don't know if there's any other topics.
Another YouTube one. The Markiplier video, the heist with Mark.
Yeah, I played around with that for a bit. That was kind of fun.
I haven't finished it all, but it looks funny. It's like that date with Markiplier. I actually enjoy those.
Yeah, they're like.
Remember when shit was creative? It's like Mark is still trying to at least do something interesting.
Yeah, I can appreciate him for that.
I like him. He's a good person. The only thing I've noticed is when him and Jacksepticeye did the brand thing and it's a bit overpriced.
Yeah.
That was its own mini controversy. It wasn't big. It's just kind of stupid how pricey it was for a barely seeable logo.
I don't know. I mean, compared to everything else on like YouTube, it seems pretty tame, but it's still stupid.
I think the most popcorn worthy thing is seeing all the aftermath of that, popping that up. But it's just that's probably the most entertaining thing around YouTube right now.
What is? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
The controversy around just Long Man Bad. I know this is
Oh.
like the third time I brought up Mahler, but that's probably my favorite thing on YouTube right now is everything around how that is apparently bad.
I mean,
That shit makes me laugh so hard.
if you want a really long one, there's like a 7-hour long critique of one of the Pokemon games.
But Long Man Bad.
Like,
Bad Man Long.
it's like, and the thing is, his videos are split into parts anyway, so it's like, what's the problem?
It's also
I mean, I
like,
would prefer if it's all in one video rather than parts, but I'm not against it either.
Yeah, that's the
Fine.
thing. I feel like if your video gets to the point where it's like 7 hours long, I would recommend parts. It's not necessary, but like at that point, I think parts.
I
are
mean,
better.
Mahler did like what 3 hours each for The Last Jedi when he did the proper critique of it and not just the unbridled.
I think each
like,
of them
I
were around
think
an hour and a half long.
even
It was like
even-
5 hours total though.
Yeah,
even putting timestamps on them is much appreciated for me. Like, I really don't mind just as long as your content is cohesive. Like, here's the thing, right? I've noticed a lot of people recently seem to see YouTube as a review, kind of a reviewing contest. Like, you need to be like, basically, you need to have something new to say, or else you are toast.
I don't really see YouTube like that. I keep seeing it because rather than
Well, I
a
notice a lot of
competition against
people-
reviewer.
A lot of people who I basically in my YouTube circle lately I've noticed has been at least in their comment sections very very elitist like that. It's been very weird.
Isn't that normal YouTube comments? The latest shit.
Well,
That's-
yes, but I've never seen such a specific, like, basically, if you don't do anything different from the next guy and you're only, like, you know, you're just starting out, then you're basically not going to get anywhere.
The YouTube comments are the equivalent of fucking. Are the equivalent of
Stuff like
Reddit
that,
to a degree.
basically.
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, not all of them are bad, and it's definitely not a bad idea to pay attention to it, because some communities actually have intelligent comment sections,
Like mine.
but it's
And
just like, why bother half the time when half of it's just something retarded to begin with?
yeah.
It's as if people have forced restrictions on, like, what content a viewer, creator should have, instead of just acknowledging it's really just a problem with, you know, Lem seeing too many.
Can we all agree, though, that the best kind of content is ER?
Oh, I
XD?
love ER's videos.
Yeah.
ER is great.
I remember watching his Life is Strange video.
Oh,
Sorry, I mean his Life is Tumblr video. I love that video.
I will
Yeah.
always call that game Life is Tumblr because just that
Yeah.
shit. It's just basically Tumble
It
Arenas.
is
I-
Life
It's
is
just a
Tumblr.
Tumble Arena
It's not Life is
simulator.
Strange. That's a shitty title. Life is Tumblr.
Shit, I'm
is
a
more
fishy
deserved.
character, but I'm the main protagonist. It's like, yeah, can you blue-haired ass get fucked and die, please?
apparently they considered over 100 names for the game before Life is Strange.
Was one of them is one of them Tumble Arena Simulator?
I think the original one they started with was What If, which sounds like a more interesting title to me. I don't know.
Yeah, but the premise of the game is fucked when they break their own rules immediately.
Yeah, they break the rules of time travel the moment it's established.
That sounds like Mortal Kombat, where they immediately something set up and then they break it anyway.
No, like literally they
I'm
established.
looking at you, 11. Go fuck yourself, 11.
Like literally, they established in the game that if you time travel, you stay in the same place. Yet the first time the main character uses it, she like time travels back to like a classroom from the bathroom. What?
But yeah, it gets like super convoluted near the end. Jeez.
I considered calling my video on it a film analysis video because it basically is just a film.
I enjoyed your video. I thought it was really pretty on point.
Yeah, thank you. But I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's just like I mean, I don't mind like doing comedy in my videos, but like my videos are more focused on like what's wrong with the game.
Hmm.
There's a lot of things wrong with Life is Strange. I may get around to doing the other games, but like, who knows? I haven't played the other ones. I've only played the first game, so I don't know. But from what I've heard, they're not much better.
I mean, looking at it, it has the same, shitty presentation as the first one, so that doesn't seem promising.
From what I've heard with Life is Strange 2, apparently the developers have just fucking like given up on it. Apparently there's like one glitch that happens in like one of the newer episodes, and it's happened to everyone, where like a character's like a walkie-talkie gets stuck through like the main character's hand for like the entire episode, because apparently they just don't give a shit about the game anymore because it sold less copies than the first game.
Yeah, I think I ended up watching like the first episode on YouTube and just ended up getting so bored. It was like,
I mean, from what I've heard, there's like much more nudity in it, but it's just like, I don't care. I may do the other games, but it's just like it depends, because like I might just have the same. I might just have the same problems with them as I do the original game. In which case, it'd be 5 minutes long. I'd just be saying the same shit.
Also, I believe like they removed the whole like rewind feature and shit.
I think in the new one, like you have like a brother who has like telekinetic abilities.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know.
then.
I may do the other Life is Strange games at some point, but like I really have no motivation to do it. The first
I have
one was
no
shit.
interest in Life is AIDS games anymore.
I mean, like, why do people like those games? Actually, now I think about it.
See, the funny thing is, right, when I played it at the time, right, I was just I'd just accept any shit thrown at me back then. So I ended up playing it, and I think about it like a year later, and I'm like, that was so bad.
I like the thing is, I don't get like why Life is Strange is such like so like positively received, because like it might just
I don't
be me.
either.
I don't see anything in it as to like why someone could like it. Like, what's in this game that someone could love?
And some people are like praising it as if it's like high art. Like, okay.
There's nothing in it.
He who
that is-
praises Life is Tumblr as high art, please see yourself out of reality and go to clown.
I mean, if you like Life is Strange, that's fine, but it's just like I don't get why.
Yeah.
Because I've asked I tried asking like many people like why do you like this game, and it's just like they gave very weird answers. Because like most of
I mean, I have friends
stuff that wasn't even in
who
the
are,
game.
like, I have friends who like the game. It's just whenever I think about it, I just can't see anything good.
I mean, like I don't like the thing is with my Max Payne 3 video, I asked like on Twitter, like obviously I put it in the video, like what do people like about this game? Because it's just like there are people out there who like this game. I'm trying to get a better perspective as to why they like it. But it's just like with Life is Strange, I tried doing that on Twitter. I couldn't understand any of it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why do people like the game? I don't get it. Anyway, I think we've been talking for over 2 hours now.
Jeez.
Jesus.
That's fuck all compared to the ones I do.
Oh, jeez. I mean, this is fuck all compared to one of my live streams. I did a live stream of Half-Life 2 where literally I played the entire game through in 9 hours on a live stream.
Ooh.
Ooh, are you following the long man? Are you?
I think that I don't know if it is, but I think that might have been.
Let the long man flow through you.
I wouldn't actually mind like doing a video of more of that. That'd be funny. I wouldn't mind doing a video of ER.
You can run your own e.
All right. Okay. Here's why Rhino Milk is objectively the best meme.
If I ever do a video on the other Life is Strange games, I'll try and ask him if he'd be interested in doing one with me.
Wait, which one? ER or Mahler?
ER.
Good luck with that.
Why did Luke drink the milk?
I know why you drink the milk. It's green. You know what green symbolizes? Nature. He's milking nature.
But is it Rhino Milk?
I think it is. Well, it didn't come from a rhino, but it might be. Coming
Wait, I'm actually curious. Do you actually know the meme properly, or
the rhino milk thing? Well,
do you know where that originated?
Didn't it come from like the Black Panther thing, where like they were milking rhinos?
With Jay,
I think so.
he actually pretty much made that meme. by
Yeah.
accident.
JXE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at Cameron going. I'm just thinking, is he? Are you just like, what the fuck are they on about?
Yeah. No, this is pretty much the thing whenever we have Baggy on. Like, whenever, like, me and Henry are talking about stuff, like, Baggy just has no idea. And the thing is, we constantly treat him like he's the kid, but he's older than, like, me and Henry. So
I'm considered the less mature of my when I was in school, my friends, and I was the oldest of all of them.
I'm the youngest out of anyone ever featured on the podcast.
And you're still a filthy weeb.
Exactly. I think the oldest person we've had on the podcast is MVL Gamer. He's in his 30s. I don't think we've had anyone older than him. He's in the next video, actually. I had... So, you know, that should be interesting. But yeah, I think we're done with the topics. Is there any other topics?
I don't have any.
Is there any more from your fans or anyone else in the Twitter?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just a free. I think that's pretty much it from the look of it.
All right. So, in that case, then, I think we'll call it a day here then.
All right.
All right. Be sure to, you know, hit that thumbs up your ass button and, you know, get my free shark card giveaway. You know, sponsored by Audible, because, you know, apparently reading books nowadays is too hard. Sponsored by Skillshare, because apparently developing skills on your own is too fucking hard nowadays. You need someone else to do it for you. I might as well be your own dad wiping your ass for you.
Oh, jeez.
What else are we sponsored by? We're sponsored by Google Chromebook, because apparently, you know, like, I buy
We're
something
sponsored
Google.
by BetterHelp. If you want to commit suicide, that's the best way.
Sponsored by, what else are we sponsored by? Sponsored by Terminator Dark Fate, you know, whatever.
What's that shaving thing again?
Dollar Shave
You know,
Club.
everyone goes.
I mean, like, with me, the only thing I'd use, like, shaving equipment for is to shave my pubes, and that's it. So I don't really need any of that. All right, who else are we sponsored by?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Got an amazing story. Got, you know, like, great characters and all that, and all, you know.
And you know what's the one thing that pisses me off with those? It just triggers me specifically is when they. It's like, that doesn't mean shit.
What? You kind of cut out there for a second.
What?
Yeah, they bring up the actual fucking Play Store, you know, score of the, you know, the 500,000 people that reviewed it highly. It's like, get fucked.
No, I was watching an ASMR video. Like, I watch ASMR videos if people don't know.
Ill.
I know, but the funny thing is, one of them was sponsored by, like, this, like, warship game where, like, you know, it's like a very, like, you know, intense game where, like, you're firing cannons at, like, others, and, like, there's explosions everywhere. But the funny thing is, it was playing over, like, this really calm narration from, like, the person doing the video. They were just like, yeah, I mean, you can play this game and all that, you know, like, it's really awesome. Meanwhile, like, this really explosive footage is just, like, playing in, like, over it. It's just like, what the fuck? I didn't get it. I don't get most things on YouTube nowadays. All right, yeah.
I get most things on Twitter.
All right, so, like, what else are we sponsored by? We're sponsored by Hideo Kojima.
This is a Kojima video.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We're sponsored by the N-word pass.
No. The thing is, I never want. If Arnold ever dies, I'm gonna be very sad.
Well, he's in his 70s. Like, to be fair, he's gonna probably only got like what, another 10 years ish on him.
No, if I don't want to live in a world where the Terminator's dead.
We're sponsored by Express.
Mate, how old are you? You're gonna have to commit suicide.
We're
If you want
sponsored
to
by
outlive him.
ExpressVPN. We're sponsored by NordVPN. You know, protect your privacy. Even
All
though
VPNs.
I mean, I don't really need a fucking VPN. I do fuck all on the internet. If anyone, like, I mean, I know VPNs, like, a lot of people do use the internet for a lot of stuff, and so keeping your information is, you know, private is important. But for me, it's just like, there's not a lot of information I really keep on the internet. Most of it I keep physically in the real world. I know it down and shit. Like, for stuff I need to use the internet for, yeah, sure. But I don't use it for all that stuff.
Well,
I don't even think I have a fucking credit card, actually. Because I just don't want the idea of it being stolen and someone finding it out. And stealing all that shit. What the fuck am I on about, actually? I think I just got some cocaine. I feel fucking lost right now, honestly. Where am I? Alright then.
So anyway, guys, we're also sponsored by the Abyss in the universe that will eventually kill us.
Today we're sponsored by an asteroid. It'll destroy Earth eventually. Today we're sponsored by that weird feeling you get when you shave your pubes and then it rubs against your trousers and it gets really itchy. Today we're sponsored by the local S&M club.
Sponsored by Pornhub.
Sponsored by Pornhub, yes.
Sponsored by Miller.
For a joke, I'm actually still considering this. I was thinking for a joke, I would review Honey Pop and I'd post it, and it would be a completely uncensored review of Honey Pop, and I'd post it on Pornhub.
I'd watch.
Because I do already have a Pornhub account, so I just posted there.
Neato.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I need to stop.
You don't want to see my internet history. I think if someone saw my internet history, they'd commit suicide. I'm sure if my computer saw it, it would commit suicide. Anyway, so yeah, we're sponsored by all those. Go check them out. Who else are we sponsored by? We're sponsored by Funko Pops. We're sponsored by Kellogg Cornflakes.
Sponsored by Bran Flakes.
We're sponsored by Cookie Crisp. And sponsored by Morrison's. We're sponsored by Marks and Spencer.
Sponsored by Lidl's.
We're sponsored by Sex. We're sponsored by
Sponsored by
Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob is just a rip-off of Dr. Pepper. We're sponsored by Dr. Bob. Okay, we're just sponsored. Okay, I'm just gonna stop recording now. Yeah, we're sponsored by all that
we
shit.
need to stop.
Okay, we need to stop.
You guys are sponsored by me. I give.
Yeah, no,
Free
this entire time
here.
we're just sponsored by him. We're sorry.
You're sponsored by an emo. How do you feel?
I'm an emo too. You should see what I look like in real life. Actually, don't know.
Bitch, do you know what I'm trying to even do? I dare you to look at me.
I mean, you have a gas mask
I wouldn't be surprised.
logo or profile pic. Yeah.
Who's more edgy then?
I mean, I have a golden.
Don't try to
skull
out
mask.
edge me. I will cut you with the wind.
I mean, I have a golden skull mask with a trench coat. By the way, that is a trench coat.
That looks more like fucking the guy from He-Man, that character.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people don't know that because in the actual video itself, you don't see much below. But yeah, it's a trench coat.
Get a fedora hat.
Yeah, I look like a nice
Milady.
detective. I could play John Constantine.
I was actually kind of mocking you and doing the milady thing.
Yeah. Anyway, we're done with the podcast. Good night. Okay, stop recording now, I guess.